water. Okay, do my intro. Hey guys, what's up? Awkward.
Why don't you explain to your audience what you're doing?
Yeah,
it's Christmas vacation. She's visiting her family. Who am I?
Oh my gosh. Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. I'm currently in Pennsylvania visiting family over the holidays and I forced my mother to film a video with me. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Mom.
Oh my gosh. This is Mom. I'm going to be doing her makeup. I said in, not my last video, but the video before that I was going to be filming a video called Am I the Only One? And I thought it'd be a fun video to film with my mother. And while I'm filming with my mother, I was going to glam her. I don't think that I'm going to be explaining like techniques that I'm doing or anything like that. And if my mom will cooperate, she will give some commentary on these things because she was around for a lot of this odd behavior. So in the comments below, I just want to know weird things that you guys did as kids, or you know, do you relate to any of the things that I did as a child?
Getting good, what I want everybody to see.
And just so you know, these are all my mom's products, so I'm not like gonna do proper sanitizing in this video because this is all my mom's stuff, so it's not like it needs to be sanitized. It's only on her face. I said that I was gonna film a video about all the weird things that I've done, or all like the disgusting things I've done. Some are disgusting, some are weird, some are just a little out of the ordinary. Okay, first thing, I cannot sit with my legs down. I know that's not like the weirdest thing ever, but as a child, I would always get yelled at for being at the dinner table and wanting to sit with my legs up. I would sit either crisscross or usually with my legs up like this and my hands wrapped around. Mom, you're supposed to say things. You're supposed to be like, oh yeah, she did that.
I told you I wasn't talking.
Keep in mind that it's
Oh my gosh.
it's currently 11:50, so
Explain, it's not 11:50 in the morning.
it's 11:50. What was that?
My foot.
I'm sure it was.
Oh my gosh.
It's 11:50 at night and we're tired, so we're not going to be doing some like extensive glam, so don't roast me. I'm just trying to do something while I speak. It's becoming the theme of my channel. So the next thing on my list is I used to eat milk bones. For those of you that don't know what milk bones are, they're dog bones.
Who doesn't know what milk bones?
I don't know, maybe some people don't know. We had two big Newfoundlands growing up. And my parents would buy these like big boxes of milk bones, and we had a tablecloth on the table in the kitchen, and I would go under the tablecloth and eat the milk bones. But they're really good.
Why would you hide them?
I don't know, because I feel like you guys were judging me. But like, they're not bad. Have you ever tried one? I don't know if I would eat one now, but I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it. You raised me.
You take after your mother.
You eat milk bones?
Probably.
I don't know if you remember this either, but I used to eat the powdered dish detergent. It was salty. Not the liquid dish detergent, but they would buy big tubs of dish detergent, like the powder kind, and it was salty, so I would just lick my finger and stick. Oh, don't lick your finger if you're doing someone's makeup, but I would lick my finger and stick my finger in the dish detergent and then lick it again. The whole concept of this video, I was wondering if I was the only person that did these things. I was talking to Trevor and Mikey about it, and I was like, you guys didn't do these things? I wanted Mikey to film this video too with her mom. I was like, oh, do it. Like, it'd be a fun thing to do with a mom, or, you know, someone that knew you when you were younger. And she was like, I didn't do any of these weird things. Like, my video wouldn't be funny. I was like, oh, I guess I'm the only one. So my dad's side of the family, we eat Fritos and buttermilk. And a lot of people don't know what buttermilk is, but it's basically
sour milk.
Yeah, it's basically soured, fermented milk. We eat it like cereal. That's like one of my favorite snacks to eat. I guess it started off with cornbread and buttermilk.
Yeah.
And then they turned it into corn chips and buttermilk. I don't really know the evolution of it, but we eat Fritos and buttermilk. My mom doesn't eat it. She's not as strange. Mikey just texted me and said, miss you, you gross bitch. Oh, I was licking her. This is the video that she filmed with Nikki. Man, I look rough in this planner on my face. I was just talking about her and then she texted me. What is that called? Your ears are ringing? I don't know if she'll answer. She hates being FaceTimed. She's so rude. I just keep calling you. I just said I was gonna keep calling you till you answer. I was literally just talking about you. Because I'm filming with my mom, and remember I told you I wanted you to do the tag with your mom. And you were like, well, I can't do that because I didn't do weird things. Right after you said that.
Katy. And Mom says hi.
Hi, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Hi, Anthony.
Hello.
I showed my mom your videos.
Hi.
She subscribed.
Oh, God. Great. Thank you.
Send them the tag.
Well, yeah, I'm filming the video, and I was like, I wanted you to film it, but you said you don't do weird things, so I was wondering if anyone else did weird things.
Yeah, I think it's just you. Nice shirt, you weirdo.
I thought it was funny.
Wearing a McLovin ID shirt.
Look at the sleeve.
Hi, Mrs. Hodges.
Hi.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Have fun on YouTube with Katy.
We'll see.
She's nervous.
Don't get her in too much trouble.
I'm not gonna get her canceled. All right, love you.
Love you, bye.
See you, bye.
Bye.
I got the shirt from Marshall's for $19.99, if anyone was wondering. This doesn't have to do with food. So when I was little, I was like always obsessed with animals. So my parents bought me like a bug farm. And I would take roly-poly bugs and caterpillars. I would get the caterpillars off the plants and put them in my bug farm. I would smuggle any animal that I could find in our neighborhood into our house. So the cat, you remember the black cat? I would open up the window in my bedroom and I would let the cat into my room. And then I found a bird and I was keeping it in my closet and I like made a little nest for it. But I had that bird for like a solid month without you guys figuring it out. How did you find it?
Somebody killed the bird.
Yeah, it was traumatizing. I had this little baby bird for like a month and we have, I don't know if this is how it is in other states, but in Pennsylvania, they check the water. There's like a, what would you call that thing?
It's a meter.
There's a meter. Imagine like a well, but there's a big metal thing that covers it, and there would be all these slugs on the side of the well. And I took such good care of this bird. Like I would go out, I would pick off the metal thing, I'd pick the slugs off the side of the well and feed the baby bird every day. And I would dig in the mulch for worms and feed the baby bird. And I had this bird for like a month. Anyway, long story short, they found the bird. And my dad said I couldn't keep it, but he said that we could take it to the ARC, which is like, what is it? Animal Recreational Center? Animal Rescue. What's wrong with me? I am not this stupid. Okay, seriously, I'm not kidding. I've been sleeping like average 3 hours, so leave me alone, everyone. We were gonna drop the bird off to the ARC, and this is how weird I was as a kid. I would climb up into the tree with the birds so it could like, you know, experience life as a normal bird. So I would climb the tree in the yard and sit with the bird. And this little boy that lived down the street, he saw me in the tree and he was like, what are you doing up there? And I said, oh, I have my bird. He wanted to hold the bird. So I climbed down from the tree and I let him see the baby bird. And he squished it. And then he ended up in jail. So, you know, there goes to show you potential bad people hurt animals. He literally took my bird and crushed it. Not good. So when I was in 3rd grade,
It's ought to be good.
no, this is karma, because everything you guys really were on me for when I was little, it ended up being like the things that I loved as an adult. So basically, my teacher called my mother when I was in 3rd grade and asked her.
It was at a conference.
Okay, so my parents had a conference with my teacher and he asked my mom
If she was allowed to wear makeup.
I would go to school with no makeup on. And then I would go to the bathroom and do like a little smoky eye. My teacher was like, is Katy allowed to wear makeup? And my mom was like, she's in 3rd grade. No, she's not allowed to wear makeup. So then my parents knew how much I loved makeup when I was little. So like anytime I got grounded, that was the first thing they took away from me was my makeup. Now, 20 years later, this is what I do. So, interesting. This is probably something that, never mind. I was gonna say this is probably something that all kids dealt with, but maybe not. So when I was little, I would sleepwalk and I would pee places.
Oh, jeez.
I think I started peeing in the drawer. And then didn't you guys like have to close off the drawer, or you took the drawer out just completely? In the blue chest. I think the bottom drawer is just gone.
You would pull it out and pee.
Yeah. No, I was sleepwalking though, like I wasn't aware of this. And then I remember sleepwalking and then peeing on top of the toilet seat. I was progressing, I was getting to the bathroom. And then I grew up and then I started peeing in the toilet and we're okay now. But I knew there was a point of no return. And I freaking literally peed my pants in the grocery store. Oh. This is a bad one.
No.
You'll probably laugh at it, but it probably wasn't funny at the time. So when my sister and I were younger, I think Cindy started babysitting us. Who babysat us first? Mind you, like we never really had a babysitter because my mom was a stay-at-home mom. We had 5 kids. Well, she had 5 kids.
We had 5 kids.
She had 5 C-sections. Don't do that, people. That's not good. How many are you supposed to have? Like 2? Yeah, so she had 5 because she doesn't know how to follow directions. I wonder where I get it from. My mom would go to my dad's shop and do like tax work and stuff and office work. So once in a while, my cousin Cindy would babysit me. And I think Cindy just got like fed up and just was no longer an option. So then my cousin Amy started babysitting me and my sister. My sister Jessica and I, we had...
You need to let the dogs in.
They're so loud though.
I know. Don't calm down. Just let them out.
Yeah, they're gonna come over here and start snorting.
No, they're not.
My parents have 2 Shar-Peis now that I got them for Christmas 2 years in a row. A boy 1 year and a girl the next year. We put them outside because they keep snorting. They sound like pigs.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. They're like... Does my breath smell? I just had garlic salt on pizza. Anyway, my cousin Amy would babysit my sister and I. We had plotted to lock her out. We locked every window and door in our house. We propped open one window in the backyard. We coerced Amy outside and we had this plan to lock her out because we were gonna run away. I don't know why we needed Amy to be out of the house for this, but we needed her out. Once she was outside, Jessica and I ran to the backyard and jumped through the window and Amy was like chasing us and we locked Amy out. And then Jessica and I started packing our bags. We were getting ready to hit the road. Jessica started making us lunch to pack with us. She literally was cooking Canadian bacon on the stove. Just like whipped out a frying pan and started making Canadian bacon. I don't really remember much else. I don't know why I remember the Canadian bacon part, but I just thought it was like so funny because I'm like, oh, we gotta pack food. And she's like, don't worry. And she whips out the pan, starts making Canadian bacon. I'm like, that's an interesting choice, but sure. Did Amy call you? Like, how did you find out?
I don't know.
You don't remember?
Were there cell phones back then?
I don't know.
There weren't. Definitely not.
I wonder how long she was locked out there for.
Maybe Daddy came home first.
Could you imagine she's just locked out there? There's like no cell phones. Like, what is wrong with us? Did she babysit us after that or she was done?
Oh, she was pretty much done. They need to come in. Let them in and
All
let
right.
them come down.
I'm gonna let the demons in, but if you guys hear pigs snorting, don't be alarmed.
See, they're quiet.
No, they're not. They're snorting.
Are. Hey, Missy girl. Oh, jeez, that scared me.
Dramatic.
All right.
Just so you guys know, I have retired the jaw contour because I always contour my jawline. And when I edit my videos, I'm like, that looks terrible. I've accepted my weak jawline for what it is. And that's that. Okay, this is a thing that I did when I was a child that I'm not proud of. And I don't even know why I did this because I feel like as a person, I'm not like a vindictive person.
Oh, honey. Is that what you're talking about?
Oh, shut up. That was a good pun. She's funny. Maybe it was ever since the PlayStation situation. Maybe I learned my lesson to not react to things. But as an adult, I've come to learn that if someone wrongs you, how you choose to act afterwards, you could be just as wrong as the person wronging you. So if someone does something to you and you react in a negative way, that makes you just as bad. So anyway, when I was little, mind you, let me set it up. Okay. My older sister always borrowed my clothes, always. I always let her wear my stuff. I'm a very giving person. You could wear this, you could wear this, you could take this, whatever. But if I wanted to borrow something of hers, she never wanted me to. And it was very unfair. I don't remember where I was going or what I was doing, but I remember my older sister got these shoes and I wanted to wear them. And I said, Jessica, may I please wear your shoes? And she said, no, I might wear them later. And I was like, you know, every time I ask you to borrow something, there's always a reason why I can't borrow it. But every time you want to borrow something, you borrow it because I let you. So I, at this point, was fed up. I think this was just like the straw that broke the camel's back because I really didn't do mean things to Jessica. Jessica did mean things to me. We'll get into that later. I was so angry and fed up at this point. I took honey and I put honey in every single pair of shoes that she owned besides that one pair that I wanted to wear. And when she found the shoes, she of course lost it. And I said, well, you said that you might wear those shoes tonight. So now you're going to wear those shoes tonight because there's honey in all the rest of your shoes. And then my mom made me wash all of the honey out of her shoes. So was it worth it? No. Don't put honey in your siblings' shoes, okay? Do as I say, not as I do. Oh my God. Do you remember when Kevin stuck gum in his nose and then he sneezed it out?
Yeah.
Are you tired? Me too. And he's like, Mom, I stuck gum up my nose. And she's like, no, you didn't stick gum up your nose. We get out of the car and he sneezed and gum flew out of his mouth. So he really stuck gum up his nose. Okay.
Remember the story about him throwing the shoes at you?
That's not funny. Why do you think that's so funny? It's not funny.
Because I could just picture you trying to be all prim and proper up there. Your brother's throwing shoes at you.
No, he kicked it off and hit me. In my elementary school, they would appoint like safeties. They promoted me to be a lieutenant. I had the sash and I had like a lieutenant pin. And my job was to look over the kids as they were lining up to enter school. So in my elementary school, you would get there early and all the kids would like line up on these long sidewalks. There's like a tall concrete staircase, and then on the top platform, I was standing guarding the kids. I was the lieutenant. And my little brother, he kicked his shoe off and I wasn't paying attention and it like whacked me in the head in front of everybody. And I was so embarrassed because I didn't really see it coming. And like all the kids are standing down there watching me. I'm glad you think that's so funny. You always laugh when I get hurt. We would go to t-ball games. Do you remember we went to the t-ball game? My little brothers were in baseball and I would go to all their games and I was like doing like straddle jumps over the little bleacher benches that the kids would sit on. I was just always like leaping and jumping and dancing everywhere. I don't know what was wrong with me, but that's why I have the scar on my eye, isn't it? Because I was dancing like a ballerina and I whacked my head. This is from the dock.
Yeah.
I think I caught a fish and I was really excited to show them. And I was running on the dock and I whacked my chin and I have a scar here. But I also have a scar here and I think it's because I was in stockings and we had like parquet flooring and I was dancing around and I think I whacked my face on the table. That's what that one's from. Fun.
I think this is what with the turtle.
The turtle?
Is that when you caught a turtle and then that?
I caught something exciting, okay. What was I even saying?
But
There was a point behind it.
You were always getting hurt. And always laughing at you.
I was doing a running jump split over this bench at a t-ball game and my foot got caught on the bench and I like face planted into the dirt and all the moms and dads were like, oh my gosh, are you okay? My mom just like cracking up, like not helping me. Do you remember at the baseball games, my back would hurt so bad from sitting, you'd have to like drag me to the next location. I have a really bad back. I think that's why I sit with my legs up and then you guys yell at me for sitting with my legs up. Here I am, like, you know, a hurt child, just really going through it. Oh, speaking of my sister being evil. My sister and I definitely did not get along when I was little, and I swear it's not because of me, it was because of her. I was like obsessed with her when I was little. I remember we used to share a room together, and then when my dad finally like split us up because she begged for her own room because it was so awful to share a room with me, I would take a sleeping bag and go in there every single night and she would make me sleep on the floor. So I would just sleep on the floor next to her bed because I wanted to be next to her. But she hated me. Me and my grandmom were always really close and I always just wanted to go over there when I was a kid. But my older sister never wanted to go over at the same time that I was there. My older sister wrote a note to me and signed it from my grandmom and my Aunt Kim. I don't remember exactly what the note said, but the gist of it was that they didn't love me. They didn't want me to go there anymore. And I was like devastated. And I really thought that they wrote the note and I didn't go over there for like a little while. And then I remember, I think we went over there for like a family thing. I think my Aunt Kim or my grandma asked me why I wasn't coming over. And I was like, you said you didn't love me and you didn't want me to come over here anymore. And they were like, we would never do that. I think I ended up like showing them the note later. My older sister wrote the note. Basically, moral of the story. I think she's grown up since then, but you know, you never know.
I was thinking about, you were pretty clumsy growing up.
Clumsy?
Mm-hmm. Remember when you were walking in front of the van on the ice?
I wasn't walking in front of the van. I slipped down this walkway and I hit my head on the gate. And I had a big egg on my head and they made me go to school.
You were walking in front of the it was parked out front and you were walking in front of the van and all of a sudden I didn't see you anymore.
Rude. And then what was I doing? Like swinging off. I really just, I guess I thought I was like a monkey when I was little. But I was like swinging off the bunk bed.
Yeah, and you whacked your head.
And I whacked my head and I had another egg on my head. It's a miracle I don't have scars on my forehead or like some permanent damage. I probably
You're just
do.
a little baby in a cast.
I probably
remember?
do have permanent damage, but.
Did you hear me?
Oh yeah, I was 18 months, wasn't I?
Mm-hmm.
I was 18 months old, and ironically, I was climbing on exercising equipment. I think that's actually the last time I was on exercising equipment. And I fell off and I broke my leg.
Katy made you that crutch.
They dressed me up for Halloween and like put bandages around me, and I had my little crutch.
Yeah, and while you had that cast on, you climbed up on your hamper, and the hamper slid out from under you, and you smashed that part. And you had 2 black eyes and a cast.
Did they question you when you took me in? Did they think you guys beat me or something?
Jessica's preschool teacher, the first time you were hurt, she asked me what happened. And then 2 weeks later, when you came in with 2 black eyes, they asked Jessica what happened. And I said, oh, you're not going to ask me?
I really always had eggs on my head. So if you guys...
That explains it all.
This explains this whole video. Oh god. So if you guys ever think there's something really wrong with me, just be nice, okay? I've been through it a lot. I need an ending to the video. I need you to think of a funny story so we can end it. I do remember. Oh my gosh. Do you remember when I was in middle school? I like begged you guys to pick me up my last day because this girl, her name was Poultry, and I don't even care about saying her name because she was evil, and she was like beating up all my friends like the last week of school, and apparently she hated me. I didn't even know who this girl was. She was in a grade below me, and I remember Jessica, not my sister Jessica, but my friend Jessica, said to me, Poultry beat my ass because she thought it was you. I was like, who's Poultry? I gotta get out of here. But she like ripped Jessica by her hair up the stairwell. She thought it was me from the back. I go into the office, I'm like, please pick me up. Poultry is after me. Do you remember that? But then she like beat up my friend Jill too. And I was like, why is she biting everyone? And I swear to you, Jill was like, she didn't like my belt. I was like, someone needs to get Poultry under control. I wonder where Poultry is now. Stick your finger in your mouth. Seriously.
What?
Stick your finger in your mouth.
Why?
Okay. And then pull it out. That's how you get no lipstick on your teeth.
Really?
Yeah, it clears out all the product on the inside.
Oh.
And then when you smile, it won't get on your teeth.
Good to know.
It's only took like 20 minutes, guys. I don't know why it says 1:47. My phone's broken. I know that this was a silly video and it was kind of all over the place, but while I was home, I wanted to film with my mother, and I thought we could just reminisce on my crazy behavior as a child.
Alrighty, time for me to go to bed now that I'm all made up.
All right, well, thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you would like to see me do someone's makeup seriously for once, then I would like to do that because, you know, I need a redemption. I did Mikey's makeup when I was wasted, and people were like, she's terrible, and I was like, I was wasted.
Maybe you should just try doing a straight video.
A straight video. I don't think that's the word, mother.
Why is it?
A sober video?
Oh, sober. Oh boy. This is why I didn't want to talk.
When you spoke, you offended the gays. Maybe you're right. You should have just been quiet.
Oh,
We love the gays, guys. Seriously. I hope that you leave nice comments about my mother. She didn't want to film this at all, and she did it just for me. So be nice to her. Tell her how pretty she is in the comments, because she'll probably read all of them. And if you say anything mean, I will freaking find you and I'll have Poultry beat your ass.